Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Virgo, and it's for the week from 1st to the 7th of December. It's your career and finances only. So first I'm going to pull the overall energy, and then we will take it from there. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, scrying spells, or any other services that I offer, there is an email in the description box below, so feel free to use it. Okay, let's see what's going on here for you. Wow. Okay, you have the Two of Cups. Now, this does have to do either with some type of partnership here, or it could be any type of contract, deal, agreement. Now, I do see that you have been really worried about this and picking on this Nine of Swords energy, so something that you have been losing sleep over, but it looks like it does end well. Also, if you had a falling apart with whoever is here responsible and, you know, somehow attached to your financial situation, or your success, well, you are finding the middle ground, you see. So something here, it's gonna work out well, better than expected here, because there was a lot of, you know, like almost like challenge around this situation, but it looks like you are ending this successfully this week. At least that's the potential here. So let's see. If you want to join the membership, there is a join button below the video. You can press it. I do upload those members only videos every day, so a lot of extra videos to watch for those of you that like what I do. Okay, let's see what is this for you. Okay, I'm getting even this King of Pentacles energy. So for some of you, it could be like if you had a falling apart with either a business partner, either a boss, or maybe, you know, like this could be also a family situation, parent-child. It could be marriage, you see, because that's something that does affect our finances. So let's just see what is this all about. Well, the Page of Pentacles is here. It could be a parent-child, but it could be anything else here, you see. Some of you are just finding the way how to finally get this contract, get this deal, get this position, or maybe even raise in promotion, because you might be going here from the Page to the King, you know. Of course, there is a Knight in between, but anyway, who knows, you know. For some of you, it could be just having this major leap, you know, like, and maybe even skip something in between and achieve this like straight away. However, it's looking good. It's a good potential here. Well, the Empress is here. You see, it could be a parent-child situation. I already told you that. It could be something related to family, because family does affect our finances, okay? But for some of you, it could be your baby project here, okay? Something that you have been working on, you know. It could be also your business here, you know, and it looks like it's finally happening. Something is finally picking up, or even something is healing here, because I was picking this, you know, maybe disagreement or just some trouble here. Well, you are finding the way how to overcome this. It's a very good energy here. This is Venus. I mean, it's Taurus or Libra, but the ruler is Venus. This is Venus with the Empress. Venus rules abundance, you know, it rules creativity, it uses the law of attraction and manifestation. So work with this full moon in Gemini. Also, full moon in Gemini does ties to see Gemini is ruled by Mercury, as you are. So it's about the communication, about the approach, about the mindset, about, you know, just innovation, finding the new ways, you know, negotiations, you see. So it's all going to be favored, but you might need to, well, with this, seeing this page here, might need to maybe leave the old way of doing things. Something here maybe needs to be renewed. Okay, and then we're gonna make it happen. So just see how this resonates. Also, if you need to renegotiate with somebody, try a new approach. It can do wonders here. Yeah, try a new approach. You have a Page of Swords. Some of you are gonna reach out. Something is gonna happen here that's gonna finally allow this. For some of you, if you're waiting on some type of feedback, well, it looks like it's happening. Okay, and something has your name on it, okay? It could be for those of you that are hoping for this raise, promotion, whatever. Anyway, however, you are figuring this out. Also, this could be something between those two people. You see those two pages here, okay? So it could be also siblings here. I'm not saying, you know, maybe you are here taking over, you know, like a family business. Well, yeah. Anyway, however, it's looking good. Whatever you're doing here, just allow yourself to be open to the new approach, to the new vision, you know, and maybe just altogether new way how you're going to do this, okay? There is going to be some communication here, and it's interesting. I already touched this Mercury situation. Of course, be careful. Mercury just turned direct, okay? So, well, you know, it can get a little bit tricky because the energy hasn't settled yet. It's for about like at least 2 weeks. It's going to be still like a little bit weird, let's put it that way. But here we are, okay? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, here we are. That's the divine timing. Here we are. You see, nothing happens for no reason. This is Sagittarius here, of course, major arcana, but this is Jupiter, ruler of Sagittarius. So we do have here the planet of expansion, of good luck and fortune here, okay? Some of you, there is something about the family fortune. Anyway, however, if not, it's yours, but I'm seeing here amazing potential for growth, okay, and for expansion. Now, it's really up to you, especially here, if you had some type of falling apart with somebody who is closely tied to the future of this, you know, like, well, either it's your business, either it's project, either it's your career. Well, make sure that you fix things with this person, okay? Find a new approach, you know, try to heal this, try to fix this, because that's what's necessary here if you want to see the forward movement. You're going to be able to do this week, okay? Now, if you're uncertain around this full moon, you can do your energy work, like especially clearing sessions could be helpful to just ground you, to help you, you know, like see the full potential. Because some of you, I told you, you might be like really finding yourself losing sleep over this, and a lot of anxious energy is coming. You do have amazing potential, just work with it, you see. This wheel, it's going to give you the opportunity, but you have to still jump on it, you see. That's the thing here. Okay, it could be quite sudden, by the way. It's almost like a lucky breakthrough here for you. You know, some of you maybe were saying, oh, give me a break. Well, this is the break, okay? Yep, the Tower. Well, that would be the break. Out of the blue, I was getting this sudden energy. You might receive a phone call or something, okay? Tower is not bad energy. Tower, it's necessary energy when we need to change something, okay? Some of you, this is coming even a little bit as a surprise. Okay, some of you, you are recovering from this Tower, and maybe whatever was the Tower is reaching out back to be fixed here, you see, second time around also with the wheel sometimes, okay, if something is meant to be, okay, so just see how this resonates. And I told you, this Mercury just turned direct, okay, so you're gonna have to see how this works. It's not gonna be same for everybody, but I was picking this sudden. This could be a sudden energy, this is a sudden energy. It's a change. In your case, it will be the positive one, because you're gonna rebuild or build something, okay? And if you are building, it's after a major disaster or something here that really didn't work out, or this is the opportunity to rebuild something, to heal something, okay? However, some of you, very surprising communication or something surprising here surfacing that's gonna really make the difference though, and allow you to walk free, okay? Now, either you are getting yourself out of a really messy situation and the new horizon is opening ahead of you, or this is a clean slate in whatever needed to be fixed. But this is the green light from universe. You have it like a go. Okay, that's the sign. Now, definitely number 0, it is a new beginning, okay? And with the Tower, something did need to change. But it could be in the existing situation, so you're fixing what you need to fix. Or this could be just the closures here, whatever, and some amazing new opportunity that is going to take you away from whatever the trouble was. Okay, it could be a new contract, a new deal, a new partnership here, okay? So, but especially for those of you that this is more like family oriented, it looks like we are starting fresh with the new ideas and the new approach, okay? You can do this. You're also ruled by Mercury. So here we are. By the way, this is Aries energy. Aries is ruled by Mars. So be careful here not to allow things to get out of control. And it's interesting. We have a Venus, we have a Mars, you see. So the opposites here. So it could be some type of counterparts here. It's not about male, female. We all have feminine and masculine energy. It's about something here that it could be this soulmate energy here. Soulmates are not only romantic, okay? It could be somebody fated to be fated in your life, because of, you know, whatever needs to happen here. Also, this is Scorpio. Scorpio was traditionally ruled by Mars. Now it's ruled by Pluto. But this is Mars in Scorpio here. So watch out for the Mars energy. Mars energy sometimes can be destructive. You know, some things can get, you know, like out of control, especially people's, you know, just speaking bluntly, rushing with, you know, something here. So just be careful there. Because we are healing here and we are recovering, or we are just closing something nicely and walking into the new opportunity. You are gonna have a good news concerning your work, career, or money here with this 8 of Pentacles. Okay, that's the one. You could be getting raised promotion, you could be getting a new job, or you could be getting like literally invitation to sit down and to talk, to revisit something. Either it's a family business, either it's a partnership, or it's your job. You know, whatever was maybe lost here or just put under the consideration here. But this is in workings. Okay, very good energies here. Well, your ships are coming in, 3 of Wands. Actually, your communication is coming in. Some of you, you're about to receive a very good news. Okay, it can be like a phone call, message, email. So check that everything is in order, especially because I told you Mercury sometimes can mess up with, you know, appliances, whatever. So, and it just turned direct and telling you the energy hasn't settled. So just be on alert to, you know, what is coming like in a form. Yeah, you do have a communication. You can't make this up. There you go. You have the Ace of Swords, guys. Okay, watch out for this because something is coming in. And look at this, the healing. Look at this, the star and the moon. Look at the energies here that they're showing. This is something meant to be, though. Okay, some of you, this is family for some. For the rest of you, it's something meant to be. Something is coming through here, and it's definitely bringing this potential and the healing energy. You have a very important communication coming in that's going to resolve everything, okay? So sit tight, you know, ground your energy, work with this full moon, and that's that. Now, for the people here, I did mention something previously. If you need and want these readings, I did the readings for 2026 where they're very detailed. I put a lot of time into this and they're going to go through the nation. So I did explain everything in the post section or community section, however it's called these days. It's where I put everything, you know, that you need to know and read. Well, if you still can't find it, feel free to reach out through my email, which is in the description box below, and I'm going to give you information how you can get those readings for those of you that are interested. Okay. So, love you all. Take care. Bye.